While tying up at a dock, it's pretty simple. Doing it correctly is also simple if you follow these few tips. For launching my boat, I like to look at the options before I proceed, and if possible, I always launch with the port side to the dock. But first, I'll make sure my helper and I have the lines and fenders in place and we both understand the goal. After launching the boat, I like to move the boat as far away as possible to leave room for the next guy. So for a short tie-up, I put my 40-footer right around that cleat. I'll take a quick wrap around it, and then we'll go to our mid-cleat. It's a different story if you're planning to stay at the dock for a while. You'll need to plan for tides and wind. I like to use a 4-point tie-up method. This will allow for tidal changes if you're not at a floating dock. A bow and a stern line to start, then 2 spring lines. These are going to go on an angle fore and aft, and that'll keep the boat from moving, but also allow for tidal changes. So folks, if the dock cleats don't line up with your boat, you can always take this stern cleat off from next to the dock and move it to the outboard side of the boat. What that'll do for you is that'll give you the ability to still hold the boat over towards the dock, but it gives you much more flexibility for tides up and down as well. You know, floating docks are a different story. You can pull right up to them, polyballs out, tie up snugly and tightly, but always be aware of your depth and the other boats around you. For a dock with pilings that allow for 5 or 6 lines, I like to put the line around the piling and adjust at the boat. Again, plan for tides and wind and always be aware of the depth. If there's a finger pier, make sure you've attached the line so you can pull the boat closer to you. Also notice the stern lines are crossed. This allows for the tides, but also keeps side-to-side movement to a minimum. Here's a pro tip for you folks. Now that we know our tides and we know our dock, I'll put a tie wrap on my line so I'll know where to put it when I come back in.